Welcome, I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Mr. Devil, Chapter 3. Just as your scream for help dies on your lips, the world around you comes back into focus. You and Andrew are now standing in front of a gate. As far as you can see beyond that, there are buildings made of black stone, surrounded by boiling lava. What just happened? You experienced teleportation. Did you teleport me to hell? That's what the sign says. To the gates of hell, to be precise. You might feel a little bit dizzy, which is normal. It's never a fun trip for humans. So, what do you think of my kingdom? I mean... Everybody... You keep trying to give me the worst possible choices and then the best possible choices. Where's the middle ground? I don't know, I just got here. Let me explore it first. How about that? I kinda like it. You may find this weird, but I don't mind it so far. It's not that I ever dreamed of going to hell, but my life sure wasn't that great. Especially after I found what I found about Reese, so yeah, it seems fitting. You're full of surprises, Mika. Andrew rubs his chin, doubt clouds his features. What? Did I say something that bothers you? Without replying, he snaps his fingers. You now have a leather leash around your neck. Hey, that's not fair. It's not even in the goddamn graphic. I just want to be clear. You belong to me. Like a puppy dog. I have to make sure my new pet won't run away. Play along. Fine, I'll be your puppy. Not that I have much of a choice. I'd rather a cat, really. I'm not much of a puppy. Like, could you imagine? You look down on a girl, she's a puppy. I'd rather a cat. I like that seems more fitting for women. Am I wrong? Feline? Just subtleties, things like that. I don't know. Triumphant, he tugs the leash, causing you to stumble and brush up against his body. You're embarrassed by the shiver of pleasure this contact brings. Try to recover for your reaction. Watch it! You know I'm not a real dog, right? I don't have 4 legs to balance on. I hope you're not going to bite me. Led by the leash, you cross the threshold into hell and enter the first structure on the left. Is this dog pen? This castle's huge. Don't get too excited. You still haven't seen the best part of it. Which is my bedroom. Oh, aren't you sly? Should have done this first, so then it would have made Hades look awesome as all hell, because then it would have made sense how Hades' daughter came to be. Reluctant, you follow Andrew to his private quarters. A quick look around the room reveals no surprises. It's gothic in decor, black with red accents. You feel eyes on you and catch Andrew trying to gauge your reaction. You behave pretty well for your first time in hell. His hand pats your head slowly. This feels oddly intimate and comforting. When you read that whole word with no space, it's just intimidating? No. You deserve a treat. Clapping his hands twice, he makes the collar disappear. Finally, the thing was awfully degrading and uncomfortable. Mind you, I'm only unleashing you so you can start to get used to your new bedroom. I think I misunderstood you. I thought you said this is my new bedroom. Yes, of course. I wouldn't let my puppy sleep all alone. Is that a problem for you? I tell him. Not as long as you don't get the right idea. It would freak me out to sleep by myself on my first night in hell. Wait. What? No. Okay, fine, whatever. Just try to keep your hands to yourself. You're fierce, I like it. You're more of a wolf's pup than a dog. With a smile, Andrew pulls his shirt off, revealing a chiseled pectorals covered in tribal tattoos. Boy, you can spell pectorals right, though. What are you doing? Are you blushing? No. Don't worry, I'm going to take a shower. You know, it gets humid here sometimes. After he leaves the room, you throw yourself on the bed. Thoughts and worries start to bombard your mind. My life has changed in the blink of an eye. Because of Andrew, I didn't even have time to process what happened with Reese. Before you know it, your face was covered in tears. I was so stupid. I loved him with all my heart. None of this would have happened if I'd known he was cheating on me. I can't believe I made a deal with the devil to save him. I can already imagine him and Tina laughing at me together, or screwing each other's brains out. You shake your head, trying to get all the too vivid image out of your mind. Hey, puppy, what's the matter? Still wet, Andrew enters, wearing only a towel to cover the lower half of his body. Your attention is captured by the droplet of water making its way down his neck, down his chest, across his abdomen, before being absorbed by the cloth at his waist. Ahem, I'm up here, you know. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking at your, You feel your skin start to burn as he sits next to you on the satin sheets. You're cute when you blush. He slides closer. His towel seems to cover even less of his body than before. I leap to my feet to stop whatever it is about to start. Don't look at me like that. I'm... not when you're basically naked. I know. I knew you were the shy type, but I didn't think you were such a prude. It's not as if I took a bite out of you. Yet. And the snap of his fingers close up here on Andrew like magic. I wish that could happen. Just... He strides toward you, then flings open the door. Come on, let's get something to eat. You enter the kitchen without another word. Is there anything particular you crave? You're hungrier than you thought you'd be, especially given the day you've had, but you have no idea what's on the menu in Hell's Kitchen. Umegs are fine. I can't handle this, man. As you shovel an omelet in your mouth while Andrew looks on approvingly, a beautiful girl enters the kitchen. She could be a supermodel if it weren't for the two huge horns jutting out of her forehead. Hi, hottie. This is Tara, a succubus. And I wouldn't say those are giant horns. Well, on the sides, there's two little horns on the top. Oozing self-assurance, she walks up to Andrew and kisses him on the cheek. A second later, she senses your presence. Andrew, you didn't tell me you had a guest. I'm Tara, by the way. Nice to meet you. She reaches out her hand, and you take it a little hesitantly. I'm Mika. Nice to meet you, too. I was passing through to grab a snack. Do you want me to whip something else up instead? What does she mean by whip? And why is she walking around like she owns the place? Probably because she does. I decide to ask if there's something going on between Andrew and Tara. See if I can make Tara jealous. Not pry into Andrew's love life. It's not like I care, right? Wrong. You do want to know what's up. So, who else lives here besides Tara? Technically, even Tara doesn't live here, but she does seem to be here all the time. I help Andrew with his devil's duties, recruiting, scheduling, torture. There are also a few other servants, but I told them to take the week off. I didn't want anyone around when you arrived. Well, if they're all as interesting as Tara, we're all gonna have an amusing week. Why? I didn't want them to scare you. Wait a minute. How did you know ahead of time Reese and I were going to break up? So, how did you know I was coming if it was only a deal? You look at your hand to check if the pentagram is still there, and it is. I'm waiting for your answer. Why are you so suspicious? I am the devil after all, and this is my kingdom. I have to be sure everything is prepared in the event a human shows up. Thousands of demons work for me, and I am in charge of their safety. Can't have mortal riffraff mixing with immortals too much, I always say. You don't like being called riffraff. Oh, boo-hoo. But given what you've learned to expect from humans, you believe his concern. That makes sense, I guess. Very well. Then, now that your doubts have been proven wrong and your belly is full, would you kindly follow me back to your room? Our room, princess? He bows, which makes you smile. You might get used to this arrangement. A week passes. Andrew introduces you to a few more servants, and Tara turns to be a really fun girl to hang out with. One morning, you decide to ask Andrew about his future plans for you. You're sitting side by side on his bed, sipping hot coffee. They have coffee in hell? Sign me up! Oh, where do I sign? Will I ever have a room of my own? Hey, I thought you were starting to like me. It hurts my feelings that you still want a separate bed. Starting to like you. I wouldn't go that far, but I don't dislike you. Are you saying you may have misjudged the devil? That sounds crazy, but yes. I still don't get why you want me to sleep with you, though. If it's not for the sex. Andrew sighs, avoiding your gaze. Did I say something wrong? I didn't mean to upset you. No, you didn't. It's just that I'm a pretty lonely guy. Lonely, but you're the devil. You're the one of the two most powerful beings in the universe. That doesn't mean I can't feel empty. I have millions of servants and subjects, but no friends because the hierarchy I maintain to keep order. No friends, no lover. This is my life. Wow. I would have never guessed he felt this way. I would love to say I know how you feel, but I want to save for other diamond options. I do know how it feels to be alone, however. It's not all that fun. But I digress. Make fun of him. I'm assuming teasing, but, you know. Oh, that's really sad. Not. Fine. These are my problems, not yours. I should have known better than to trust a mortal with my secrets. Ashamed of yourself, you twist the bed sheets with your fingers. I'm sorry, Andrew. I was just trying to lighten the mood. Don't worry, Mika. I'm not asking you to fix my problems. I know I brought you here against your will, but I can prove to you that I'm not all bad. How? We can do whatever you want today. Anything. Yes, whatever your heart desires most. Part of you wants to beg him to take you home. You do miss some of the things about your world, but then you remember Reese and Tina. Holy shit! Tina, and it dawns on you. All you want is to cheer Andrew up. Let's do something really different. Like what? I would love it if you could show me around somewhere. You want a tour of hell? Why not? If I'm going to be here for a while, I may as well get to know my way around. Well then, let's go. Like I said, never judge a book by its cover. But I would really still wish they would fix their diamond or their choosing issue with book 1, or chapter 1. For everybody, not just myself. There's people finally starting to comment. I'm glad. Please, please, please continue to comment. Show chapters. We will not go quietly into the 12 to 24 diamond gap that we have lost. And hopefully they'll give everyone a little bit of compensation for it, regardless. Especially because of the spelling issues. Holy shit. Aside from that, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, head in the description below. There's links to social media, links to our Discord, a few links to support me and my content. I hope you're all enjoying this. I'm having a little bit of fun. Like I said, don't judge a book by its cover. It's not too bad now that we've got to this chapter. Hopefully people stick with it, at least for the very least, diamonds, and then they come to like it a little bit more. It kind of reminds me of Hades, but Hades did not have this rough of a start. With that being said, until next time, stay well, stay awesome. I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace!